So let's take a look at Google Maps and see how you can post a map into your blog. So in Google Maps, that's maps.google.com, then I can just click on My Places. When I click on My Places, click on Create Map or Create with Classic My Maps. I'm going to click on Create with Classic My Maps. I prefer it. So I'm going to give this map a title. And I could put a description in here, and I do want to put it public so that other people can see it. So when I'm done with that, I can say done and then click edit. And I can put place markers in here, but first I'm going to try to find Jefferson Creek and see if it's going to find it. And I'm not sure, I don't think that that's the right Jefferson Creek. Let's see, I'm not seeing it. So let me just try Nyhart. I can get to Nyhart. Okay, I am in Nyhart. You'll notice also that I can switch to different kinds of maps if I want a traffic map, a photo map, weather map, webcams, labels. So I can try that, and I could switch to Google Earth if I wanted. Okay. So I am going to mark, if I wanted to mark Nyhart, I could grab this little tool and just double click with my mouse, and I will get a marker here. When I click on the marker, I can give it a name, because that red marker is not going to hold, and then I can give it a description. I can also change this icon if I want to a different kind of icon. I click OK. Now I'm looking for Jefferson Creek, and I'm going to take a look, and I can zoom out. I can also zoom out with the roller on my mouse if I like, because the first thing that I want to find here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. There's White Sulphur Springs. So I think the mountain's right about here, and maybe right about where this turn is. There's Kings Hill, there's the ski area. So I'm too far yet. And if I keep zooming, I'm just double clicking, or I could use the scroll wheel on my mouse. And guess what? Here's Jefferson Creek. So I'm going to come up here again and double click here and say the start of Jefferson Creek hike. And I could mark the end, and in this case, let me see, I think there's a skier in here. And you can even add your own icons if you want, but you can just find something that you think looks right, click OK. And now that I have finished my map, I'm going to use my little sharing linking tool here, and I have two possibilities. I can use a link or an embed code. Let's copy the link first. I'm going to copy the link, and then I'm going to pop out here to one of my blogs. I'm going to click on my blog, and if I wanted to put a link, I could say click to view a map of the area, and then I can highlight whatever I want them to click on. Click on the linking tool and paste in the web address. Now I always like to have it open in a new window, so I put a check mark there. And that link is there. Now it won't work until I actually publish, but I want to show you how we can also do an embed code. So I'm going to pop back out here, and I'm going to copy this embed code. Copy that, go back to my blog, and if I'm using an embed code, I have to click on HTML. And I'll put my cursor where I want to embed that, and then I can pop back out to compose. I'm going to click save, click back on compose, and hopefully now when I publish this, I am not going to share that right now. Sorry, I need to preview that or go out after I'm done publishing and take a look and see if my map shows up. Now my map's not showing up, so let's go back out to the map and see. Oh, I had a message. This map cannot be embedded. Help. If I click on help, it will explain that I've zoomed out too far. I need to make sure that I can see all of my icons on the map, which I can't do. So I need to be able to see the Nyhart mark that I made, as well as the Jefferson Creek one. Now I see both of mine. So now I'm going to go back out here, and now, oh, it's still saying it can't be embedded. Let me zoom it out a little bit more. Okay, and let's try again. Now I had to zoom out even a little bit more, and this time when I clicked on it, it says it's fine. So now I'm going to copy this, go back to my blog, I'm going to go into this HTML, and I'm going to delete all of this up to that break, and now I'm going to paste it back. Go back to Compose, and voila, my map is here, and there's also a link to view the larger map. I'm going to update this and publish to my blog. I'm going to come out here to my preview and I'm going to refresh my page. Anytime I make a change, I'll need to refresh. Oh, and I'm in preview mode. So let me just click on View My Blog. And there's my map on my blog. Now, if you're in the new Google Maps, if you're in your new Google Maps, I think linking is the only possibility, although on this help, you can get information about embedding in the new version of Google Maps. And in the new version of the Google Maps, you'll use this share icon here to get a link to the Google Maps. So I hope that helped you embed a Google Map. You can also do get directions. So if I wanted from Great Falls, Montana to Nyhart, Montana, and get directions, I can post a link here, copy this, and in my blog, I could write in here, click to view driving directions. And again, click on the link, paste that in, click OK. And now, when we update the blog and view the blog, we're going to notice that we now have driving directions. If you click on here to view the driving directions, there are the directions for you, so that's kind of handy as well.